What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel, and today I've got a really exciting video. I'm going to be teaching you how to customize the Jordan 1. Jordan 1 is one of the most iconic shoes of all time. There's 1,000,001 different variations, but if you follow what I'm doing in this, you can create a shoe that only you have and no one else in the world will have, which I think is pretty cool. So first, let's get into the things that you're going to need to do this. First of all, you're obviously going to need a Jordan 1. Any size will work for this, a mid, a low, a high, any of those will work. Preferably something with regular leather. Patent leather isn't going to work as well. Regular leather is ideal for this. The next thing you're going to need is acetone. You can get acetone in any nail polish remover at your local grocery store or Walmart or whatever you want. Just go and get a nail polish remover, check to make sure it has acetone in it because they make some without acetone, so just make sure you have some with acetone in it and go grab that. It shouldn't cost you more than probably like $5. The next thing you're going to need is some cotton balls. Cotton balls just to apply the acetone with. Again, you can get like a 100-pack at Walmart for probably $2 or $3, super cheap stuff. The next thing I need is acrylic paints. Any brand of acrylic paint will work for this. You can get specific leather acrylic paints if you want, but any type of acrylic paint will work just as well as the next. So go to your local arts and crafts store, pick up a box set of acrylic paints or whatever specific colors you want to paint your Jordan, and go grab some of that. And the last thing you're going to need is either a paintbrush or an airbrush. If you're just doing this for fun, I'd recommend just getting some paintbrushes. It'll work just as well as long as you do a few different coats. Airbrushes are better for more advanced techniques, but a paintbrush will work totally fine for what we're doing here. So go grab some paintbrushes, your acrylic paints, acetone, and cotton balls, and then the very last thing you're going to need is a finisher. And again, you can get this at any local arts and crafts store. It won't be expensive. As long as it says matte finisher on it is the best, but any sort of finisher will work really. You can get this in a liquid form, like in a bottle like a paint, or you can get a spray can form of this that you can spray on. Either will work for this, so go pick those things up and then we can get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take all the laces out of the shoe. Okay, so now that your laces are out of your shoe, the next step is to take your acetone, put it on a cotton ball, and clean off all of the shoe. Okay, the reason we do this is because when Nike finishes making the Jordan 1, they put a factory finish over the top of it to protect the leather. We need to take that factory finish off before we paint, otherwise the paint won't stick properly. So you really want to focus on doing this step right. Cover every inch of the leather that you're planning on painting and really scrub it off to make sure that all the factory finish is gone. That way your paint will stick properly. Okay, so now that you've cleaned off your shoe with acetone, the next step is to start painting. So just take your acrylic paint, directly apply it to your paintbrush, and then start painting. Make sure we do nice light coats and leave drying time in between coats. Usually 3 to 4 coats should do it to make it have a nice even appearance.
Try to fight it, but you can't even feel it. Try to deny it, but it's coming from someone you love. Not the wisest to deceive her. Can I hide away above it all in the silence?
A good idea sometimes is to tape off your shoe so that you can avoid getting paint on areas that you don't want. This is especially helpful if you're airbrushing.
To our surprise, I believe that what's inside us will release us now. Oh, you know the world just have to trust now. Then maybe we'll find out, but now we're coming to the place in the tall grass where we see that the elders have lost time, and the lessons we learned from a long past have all but abandoned our small minds. Scream about nothing but fear, trying to run up a decline. Maybe one day we'll learn the truth, Lord. Maybe we're blind by design. Maybe we're blind by design. Maybe we're blind by design. There's something special that we're keeping in a place that's close and near and dear to our hearts. Just a lie that we are different in our existence, and it can never happen to us. I only know this because I feel it, and I can see that I've been left in the dark now. But what's worse is that we need it. It leaves me speechless, but we'll just have to trust now. Oh, that there's things bigger than us now. And maybe we'll find out, but now we're coming to that place in the tall grass. It seems like the elders have lost time, and the lessons we've learned from a long past have all but abandoned our small minds. Scream about nothing but fear.
Once you finish painting the shoe, the last thing to do is apply a few thin layers of your finisher and then lace the shoes back up and you're good to go.
Maybe we're blind by design.